Ever feel like your business projects are sailing without a map, just drifting toward disaster? Don't worry, you're not alone. What if I told you there's a framework that can guide you through the storm, helping you predict what's coming, avoid costly missteps, and make decisions that keep your team ahead of the game? Yeah, sounds too good to be true, right? Well, buckle up, because in today's video, I'm breaking down the 3 Agile Business Analysis Horizons, your new secret weapon for turning chaos into clear, actionable goals. Stick around, and by the end of this, you'll be navigating your projects with the precision of a seasoned captain, or at least you'll know where the life jackets are. Let's dive in. In today's fast-paced business world, being agile isn't just a luxury, it's the fast lane to success. If you're not agile, well, you're probably stuck in traffic with a broken GPS. But fear not. At the heart of any successful agile implementation is effective business analysis. Think of it as your navigational system. Without it, you might end up taking a few wrong turns. That's why I'm pumped to talk about the 3 Agile Business Analysis Horizons, a framework that can help your organization steer through the complexities of business analysis while leaving the competition in the rearview mirror. When businesses skip the whole proper analysis thing, it's like trying to build IKEA furniture without the instructions. Miscommunication, confusion, and the inevitable "what is this piece for?" moment. Teams end up going in different directions like a GPS that keeps recalculating. And before you know it, deadlines are missed, budgets are blown, and worst of all, customers end up with solutions that look like they were designed by a committee of one, and that one person was sleep deprived. Without a clear understanding of business requirements, it's like trying to bake a cake without knowing the recipe. Sure, you'll end up with something in the oven, but don't expect it to be edible. This results in wasted resources, lost revenue, and a reputation that'll have customers wondering if they accidentally stumbled into a DIY disaster. And let's not even talk about scope creep, because once it starts, it's like a fog that makes it impossible to see which features matter and which ones are just taking up space, like that random decorative cushion you definitely don't need. In addition to these challenges, businesses often find themselves juggling the needs of different stakeholders, each with their own agendas and priorities. It's like hosting a dinner party where everyone insists on bringing their own dish, but no one can agree on the main course. You end up with a table full of conflicting ideas and a lot of hungry people wondering why the dinner's late. This can create a sense of confusion, making it hard to make decisions that actually drive business value. And let's talk about the cost of rework, shall we? It's like trying to fix a leaky bulb by patching it up with duct tape, only for the holes to pop up in new places. When changes are made late in the development cycle, businesses end up throwing more time and resources at fixing things instead of delivering the value their customers are waiting for. So, without a proper analysis framework, you're basically just running around in circles with the lunch you were supposed to serve still burning in the oven. So, how can the 3 Agile Business Analysis Horizons help alleviate these challenges? Let's dive into the details where the magic happens. The first horizon is all about understanding the organization, its goals, and strategic objectives. Think of it as the business equivalent of looking at the map before you embark on your treasure hunt. You wouldn't want to be the pirate who shows up without a clue where X marks the spot, right? This horizon is where you identify the key stakeholders, their needs, and the processes that drive value. It's essentially your lay of the land, setting the stage for a successful analysis by establishing a clear understanding of what you're setting out to achieve. Then, we move to the second horizon, where we take those grand organizational goals and, like a talented chef, slice them into bite-sized, actionable tasks. This is where we define the project scope, prioritize features, and allocate resources. You know, turning high-level strategy into the kind of work that actually gets done, because turning dreams into reality requires some serious legwork. It's like turning a vision board into a reality, but with fewer unicorns and more spreadsheets. Finally, the third horizon is all about the solution. This is where we refine the requirements, design the solution, and wait for it, test its feasibility. Think of it as the moment when your abstract masterpiece turns into a tangible product that actually works. This horizon is where we test the waters to make sure everything aligns with customer needs. No one wants to build a ship and realize that the rowboat halfway through the ocean. Each horizon builds on the previous one, creating a smooth, cohesive flow of information that turns chaos into clarity. By understanding the organization, you can define the project scope. By defining the project scope, you can design the solution. It's like a perfectly synchronized dance, where every step matters and everyone knows the rhythm. A holistic approach that ensures everyone is aligned and everyone is working toward the same goal. Because let's face it, we've all been in those meetings where the only thing aligned is the confusion. Alright, let's talk about a real-life example to show you how the 3 Agile Business Analysis Horizons work in practice. Because apparently we're not just here to throw buzzwords around like confetti at a corporate seminar. So, picture this, a major financial institution, let's call them Bankorama, because that's what every financial institution should be called, wanted to improve their customer onboarding process. It was manual, it was slow, it was like trying to get through a DMV line with a broken leg. Errors? Oh, there were errors, like a dog trying to do your taxes. So, the analysis team dusted off the trusty 3 Horizons framework, waved their magical agile wands, and bam! They were able to identify stakeholders, define the project scope, and automate the whole thing faster than a squirrel on a caffeine rush. The result? Processing time plummeted like a rock thrown off a cliff. Errors shrank to near zero levels, and customer satisfaction soared higher than your grandma's blood pressure after a surprise visit from your ex. See what happened there? The process didn't just improve, it transformed. And that's the power of applying the free Agile Business Analysis Horizons. It's like upgrading from dial-up internet to fiber optic speed without the awkward buffering. But what's even more impressive? The institution reused the analysis framework for other projects, creating a standardized approach to business analysis that drove consistency and efficiency across the organization. It's like having a Swiss Army knife for your business. No matter the project, it's always got the right tool for the job. That's the power of the free Agile Business Analysis Horizons. It's a framework that fits any project, any industry, and any level of complexity, just like your favorite pair of sweatpants. To recap, the 3 Agile Business Analysis Horizons give you a structured approach to business analysis, kind of like a GPS for your business projects. You know, before GPS, we all relied on intuition and paper maps. Remember that time you tried to follow a paper map in the car and somehow ended up in the middle of nowhere? That's what it feels like when you skip these horizons, lost, frustrated, and asking for directions from everyone in the office. But when you apply this framework, you're not just wandering around hoping for a sign. You'll be on the fast track, overcoming challenges, improving communication, and boosting your project success rates. It's like going from lost in the woods to on time and on target with just a few key principles. So, if you don't want your business to feel like a bad road trip, the 3 Horizons are your map, your compass, and your way out of the traffic jam. Thanks for watching. But wait, before you race off to tackle your next project like a caffeine-fueled squirrel, let's talk about what's coming next. In our next video, we're diving deep into the principles of Agile Business Analysis, the secret sauce that makes Agile so effective. And no, it's not just unicorn tears and wishful thinking. Trust me, these principles are the magic behind all those success stories you've heard about. Curious? Here's the hook. Mastering these principles won't just help you keep your projects on track. It'll turn your business analysis from a confused hamster on a wheel into a precision-guided rocket ship soaring through the stratosphere. We're talking about transforming theory into results and turning chaos into clarity faster than a caffeinated cheetah chasing a laser pointer. So, if you're ready to make sure your projects don't just survive, but become the business equivalent of a superhero montage, thriving with capes and all, smash that subscribe button like it's the final boss in your favorite video game. Stay tuned, because the next video, it's your golden ticket to mastering the fundamentals that make Agile Business Analysis not just a framework, but the Excalibur of competitive advantage. Don't miss it. Your future success is waiting, and it's looking fabulous.